Suicide or homicide?
I'm Denis, professional in this county.
This comes a day after he made a Facebook post on Monday that got the attention of hundreds of his followers on social media. Teacher Denis letter said when you are stressed, you just need one friend to share with. Meanwhile, I invite you to my function on the 14th of February 2024.
Omundi kwina undu ucio wekika wa mwalimu uyu retwa Denis ni undu wina kieva muno twe andu a Embu ni twavitirwa muno.
Welcome All, a close ally who sought anonymity, has poked holes into the death of the teacher Denis and said that there was need for investigations. He says the handwriting used in the suicide note was not Denis's. The teacher left behind a note detailing how his family should conduct his burial, including the name of a lady to read his eulogy on Valentine's Day. Why was he carried in a blanket instead of a body bag? Why was blood all over his head? Who said poisoning one bleeds all over the body? He sought the answers. Why was his face covered in bed yet he committed suicide? Why didn't the police conduct preliminary investigations at the scene, or was there a cover-up? He added. He said that his friend could never commit suicide, and adding that among the 17 friends, he had not contacted any. On his suicide, Speaker Josiah Thariku has called for further investigations into the matter. Leaving the question, was Mukono killed or a matter of suicide? Facebook post from Sarcastic Joe 2-3 weeks ago, you emerged from the bush, and as I was coming from Siakago, we met at the tarmac road near Quare. I asked you why you emerged from the bush, but you interrupted me by greetings and told me to take you to Siakago town, which is 1 km for lunch. Upon reaching town, you told me to join you in taking lunch that you would pay. The worrying fact is that I'm used to seeing you in big hotels, but you told me to direct my old Shineray motorcycle to a small hotel. I left the bike near the road with ignition keys still on the bike, and you told me to pick the keys, but I jokingly told you that no thief would waste their energy stealing a junkyard candidate piece of metal. We laughed loudly, then you told me that what seems valueless to me may be valuable to someone else. On the lunch table, we were served meat and ugali and took our time to interact. We took selfies with your phone and joked, telling you that it was my first time to touch a Shach 240K phone. That's why I was behaving funny with her gadget. You then told me to always treat myself and family well with the money I earn, since we don't know the day we shall leave Earth. On our way back, you asked me whether I believed in witchcraft, of which I answered in the affirmative. You laughed at me and told me if witchcraft was real, ungekwa umarogwa kitambu juya deals. Mimi sikwelewa ulichokwa ukisema bana. Upon taking you home, I asked you why you looked worried, because I could see not everything was okay, but you told me all was well. You seemed like you were in fear and running away from something, because it's abnormal for a man with a full-tank brand new car to emerge from the bushes on foot and eat in downtown Kibandaski. I assumed all was okay, and you gave me some electrical job at Cavanjero to accomplish. On Monday, you called me at 11 a.m. and told me to rush to your home in Kieni and fix the DSTV and some other faulty electricals, but I was fixed up. You asked if I had the phone number to her wife, and I told you as a rule I don't save my client's girlfriend phone numbers. You proceeded and sent it to me. Yesterday, your wife called at 9 a.m. to confirm if I was going to Kieni and told her I would do so today. As the only electrical expert allowed into your wife's house, I was to go today only to be called yesterday at 9 p.m. to come to your house to find police and a multitude of people outside Atii Umetuachabana. Sincerely, I was completely shocked to see your body getting loaded on a police vehicle having a rotting odor. You always paid me handsomely and in time without stress. Rest in peace, Denis.